All right, I'm live. Let me, as you all come in, let me know if you can hear me well. Actually, doing a birthday special. Today is my birthday, and I'm 42 years younger. Right, trying to stay in the gym so I can look 24. So as you come in, I'm on my iPhone, so I can't do my 5 minutes of fame. But let me know if you can hear me well. Thank you so much for the happy birthday. Welcome. But Zeus said he's not the first. So I am on my cell phone. Try not to. Uh, Here we good. Good, good, good. Let me thank you so much for the birthday wishes. If you all come in, just say happy birthday. I may not be able to acknowledge everyone that says it, whether you're watching live on the replay. But I am checking my emails and I see quite a few questions about business credit, right? And how I help people get thousands of dollars from business credit. Ah, thank you, Jesus. I appreciate that digital love. He says, thank you, Cassandra, for the birthday love and wishes. Jesus says, you looking 21 queen. Don't deny your feelings. Thank you so much. Sandra, you are. Thank you. From the Chi-Town. Thank you so much for that birthday love. Juanita, Facebook. Thank you all so much as well. And if you're coming in saying happy birthday and I don't respond, I'm not trying to ignore you. Uh, I appreciate it, whether you're watching this live on the replay. But I'm trying to keep my frame of thought and breathe at the same time because I am at the gym. So thanks for the thumbs up on YouTube. I mean, Facebook, YouTube. Make sure you hit the thumbs up as well. So let, let's get into the topic while I still have a little um, oxygen, right? I still can breathe. So, business credit, right? Building secrets. A lot of people want to know how can you build business credit without utilizing or using your personal credit, right? And I tell people all the time, that's not impossible, but it's the longest route you can take. It's the longest um, revenue or um, route, right? Not revenue, but the longest route or the longest way to get that done. So what I mean by you can begin a business and you can apply for what is called tier one business credit accounts. Examples of tier one business credit accounts would be a Home Depot, Lowe's, Best Buy, right? Which Best Buy business account has been good for me and what I do with credit and consulting because I'm always looking for um, laptops, electronics, type of devices. Uline, right? Um, Gas cars. Those are what's considered tier one, meaning that if you have a business entity, let's say you form the LLC, which is not necessarily a corporation, but it's limited liability company, and there are many different types of LLC, right? Um, but let's say, for example, you form a LLC in your state and you apply for these tier one accounts, you can simply use the EIN, right? But oftentimes what happens is, for example, if you have a Uline or Office Depot card, a lot of time people build these accounts and they don't necessarily need the products from the company. Now, if you are a trucker, for example, having gas cards would be to your benefits, right? Or if you're in real estate, having Home Depot, or Lowe's would be to your advantage. However, you'll need about 10 of these accounts, uh, active accounts, before you can start applying for the major credit cards for your business, whether it be Visa, MasterCard, American Express, Discover, et cetera, right? And so it takes a lot of tier one accounts to get the major credit cards. Now, you can bypass all of that by using your personal credit to leverage to get approved for business credit cards. And so that makes it shorter, um, a process and time, leveraging your personal credit to get approved for these business credit accounts, because you don't want 10 accounts using your EIN just to qualify. So what would a profile on a personal credit look like in order to get approved for business credit cards? And what I like about business credit cards is some of them, not all of them, but some of them, it's getting hot. Some of them you can or will not report on your personal credit report, right? Not all of them, but some of them will not report if you know the right ones to apply for on your personal credit report. Because when you get business credit cards, often because you are expected to do business transaction, you have really higher credit limits than you do on your personal card. So what your personal profile needs to look like is um, at least a 720 or higher credit score across the board, right? 720 or higher credit score. That means across the board, TransUnion, Equifax, and Experian, right? 720 across the board. Now let's say she's keeping getting turned down for business credit card. If you are getting down, okay, let me see if it's gonna come back. Um, uh, yeah, let me know if my camera's gonna come back on. I had a phone call, and I'm not sure. I might have to start over. Give me a second. Okay, hear me but not see me. All right, so I'm just gonna talk because I got a phone call. And I don't know if the camera's going to reactivate. So no, I don't believe in tier one accounts. But yeah, if you're gonna go that route, you need about 10 of them in order to just get a major Visa or MasterCard or Discover or Amex credit card, right? So yeah, I got a phone call, so the camera was interrupted. So I'm just gonna talk and you can listen in. So if you're getting denied for business credit cards, then first thing I would advise you to do is stop applying. Because at this point, you are acquiring more inquiries on your personal credit score, which is going to hurt or lower your credit points by 2 to 5 points. And also, once you have more than 5 inquiries on either one, Equifax, TransUnion, or Experian, right? Thank you, Tadaka. Once you have more than 5 inquiries, you're going to be automatically denied anyway, right? So at that point, stop. Um, get your inquiries cleaned up, right? Get 5 or less within the last 2 years. Also, you cannot have any major delinquencies reported on your credit report, meaning no bankruptcies or foreclosure at all, right? Harry, I don't know the chances of you getting tier one accounts if I don't know what your credit profile looks like. So that requires a consultation. And once I upload this video, you'll see the link to get a pre-qualification business credit analysis that you can put in your information, upload your credit report, and the experts will help you with that. So no major delinquencies at all, no foreclosure or bankruptcies, and then no minor delinquencies within the last 2 years. Minor delinquencies are late payments, charge-offs, collections, no more than 5 hard pulls or inquiries within the last 2 years, right? So also, you must already have a credit card or some type of credit limit with a $5,000 or more credit limit reporting, right? So meaning that if you have a secure credit card for $500 and that's the only credit card on your credit report, even over a 720 credit score, you will not get approved for business credit line. You need some type of major card or department store card with a $5,000 or more credit limit. So I tell people that may have a secured card with a low limit to get the two 5,000 primary trade lines that I have in the description box, because you're going to need at least a charge card or credit card already with that limit. Now, if you have already credit cards with a high limit, make sure that the balances owed on those cards are under 10% of the credit limit. So Nyla says she's already have her cards are $9,000 or better. Make sure your balance owed is $900 or less on those credit cards. You can't carry a high balance. One thing about business credit, if you are not uh, responsible in your personal credit, then they're going to consider that and ask, why should I approve you for business credit, right? Because the business credit lines can be double that amount and larger. So they want to prove it to irresponsible people. Also, right, you must have a long credit history, right? Meaning that you can't have too many credit cards that are new and your credit history on your credit report or your average credit age on your credit report is less than 5 years, right? So, Nyla, if you're not getting approved, you need to see if you have some major delinquencies on your credit report, minor delinquencies, too many inquiries, which I'm sure you have because you've been trying to apply. And also, when applying for business credit, you need to make sure that you know what stated income to put, especially if you are a startup business that's less than 2 years old, right? If you have a startup business within 30 days, when it comes to business credit, you can put the stated income or projected income. And so if you put an observed amount, for example, I'm projecting my business will make $350,000 within the next year, and your business was just established 30 days ago, then that usually is going to be a red flag and an automatic approval unless you have some type of stated paperwork showing proof that your business can produce that income, right? So thank you so much, Tony, for the happy birthday wishes. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. Yes, you all hit that thumbs up. I'm not going to be on long because I will go and enjoy my birthday. So these are just some things that you need to know. That's why I suggest the faster, quicker route of getting your using your personal credit to leverage to build business credit versus the slower method of getting business tier one accounts, um, and then trying to get tier two or major business credit cards. Second of all, right, you must have a business. A lot of people want to create a business just to get business credit cards. That's hustling backwards, right? Because you have businesses like Apple, for example, and Walmart that are very cash rich. Apple has billions of dollars of assets in cash. However, they use debt to leverage their business. Walmart does the same thing, right? It uses debt to purchase its products that we as consumers purchase, and they don't use their own cash. And when consumers buy the products, right, you repay back their debt. So Yahoo is another company that uses debt. It's very cash rich. So if you're going to do the strategies that businesses do, you must have a a business idea or a business concept, right? Don't be the person that wants to just start a business. And thank you. That's my Cash App. You all that's asked for the Cash App. It's dollar sign LD Financial Coaching. So don't just want a business and you don't have your entity set up. You don't have a business phone, right? You don't have at least a virtual business address, and you don't have some type of training about the marketing and a mindset that it needs to be that you need to be successful in operating your business, right? Because just like a lot of people, this is why I started with the home-based business, because I know or knew that my home-based business will provide me with the marketing, the mindset, and the tools to know how to market online, right, in order to create my credit and cash flow consulting business. And so a lot of people want to start businesses on their own, and they have no previous knowledge or training of how to even market the business, to get customers and clients to make their business successful, right? So just know that if you're trying to start with business credit by um, get using a EIN number, which is an employer your identification number versus your social security number, then the only type of accounts that will approve it that way are your tier one accounts. And a lot of people want to use tier one accounts to uh, get a payday score, like a 80 payday score. But banks and business seldom use payday scores, right? They use Experian and Equifax business scores, and they also use SBFE, Small Business Financial Exchange scores. So building the 80 payday scores by getting Home Depot, Lowe's, Uline cards is very unproductive when it comes to getting the major business Visa and MasterCard. And I prefer revolving credit over business credit loans, because revolving credit, you don't have to use all of the capital at one time. Meaning, if I get a $50,000 credit card, whatever I charge on the card is what my minimum payment is due, right? But if I get a $50,000 business loan, more than likely, not only will that business loan show on my personal credit report, which will increase my DTI, my debt to income um, ratio, right? But which will lower my personal score. Hi, and I will have a fixed monthly payment with a business credit loan versus having business credit cards that have revolving accounts. So hey, I'm sorry that uh, my camera went out, so I'm logging off, getting back to my workout and enjoying my day. Again, my cash app is dollar sign LD Financial Coaching. And thanks for tuning in. You all have a great day as well.